That one's on. You can clip it anywhere. Where I recommend, where it's closer to you. We're a radio, so you know how this thing goes. Yeah, no, because I'm gonna grab it before I start. To mellow me out. So yeah. All right.
There we go.
Second one is on. Damn, I'm at 40 seconds. Her intro is gonna be like, why is it just them setting up? All right. Here we go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, sis, my typical introduction is yeah, that's not an iPhone, bro. Yeah. I typically start off with like the thank yous. So as you know, this is for my YouTube channel. First, you can sit in this, bro, if you want.
I mean, it wouldn't be fair to her. I have
Let's. Bear with me. Nervous. I'm nervous with any and everybody I've talked to. But I always started off with thank you for coming to my channel. As you know, this is for my YouTube channel. I pretty much have interviewed everybody, but maybe like runners. But I'm trying to bring more cosplayers to my channel. Chris and Tristan has networked for me to sit down with cosplayers and people in the fitness realm. I want to talk about your journey, mainly in fitness, but I do want to touch on cosplay too, because it is something I want to do, but I have not done yet. Trying to break out of my shell. But again, thank you for coming to this channel. Thank you for allowing me to tell your story, whether it is in fitness or it is in cosplay. Thank you for bringing your story to my channel. So with that, please introduce yourself. I don't go off notes. I just go off low in energy, Charlie.
Okay, wait, so is that the introduction?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, wait, so
Yeah, go ahead.
action.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Rebecca. Do I look at you or look at
You can do whatever. That's how anyway, you can do whatever.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay,
If you see me looking at the camera, it's because I'm trying to show a funny story, see? It ain't even gotten to you yet. That's kind of fucked up, but I did one interview, and it was like an hour and 4 minutes, but it cut off at 12 minutes. So if you see me I'm just making sure the camera's still going. But other than that, the floor is yours.
Okay, so my name is Rebecca. I am a radio host. I content create a little bit, trying to get into that. And yeah, I just started getting into cosplay as well. I have been a fan of anime basically my whole life.
You good. Keep going. No, keep going. Everything on it. Yep.
Been a fan of anime basically my whole life, but cosplaying is something that I recently got into. Chris and Tristan helped me get into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Triad was
big
actually.
Shout out.
Yeah, big shout out. So, yeah, Triad was actually my first first convention.
So let's start with I guess anime. So what age were you introduced to it? What anime did you watch?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, I can't even, I don't remember if this was my first ever anime. It came out in 2001, and I remember I was watching, well, I was born in 2000.
Youngin. But continue, no, I'm sorry, yeah, continue. Yeah, I got you.
So there's this anime called Spirited Away, produced by Studio Ghibli.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that came out in 2001, and I just remember I would watch that on repeat. But
that was a very emotional anime. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna say I cried or nothing like that, but not. But no. So if you allow me to touch on the producer, so if you've seen Spirited Away, is it safe to assume you've seen Princess Mononoke as well?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Spirited Away. So
yeah.
I touch it. So was that the first anime movie? Just you? That was the first time you being introduced to anime?
I think so. Yeah. I watched a lot of animation and anime style shows and movies growing up. I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugan, Pokemon growing up. So yeah.
So those are considered anime to an extent, cartoons, but the old school WBs waking up at 8 a.m. watching cartoon. Wait, no, you were 2000, baby. I don't think you did that. You probably weren't even. But anyway, but not the original Yu-Gi-Oh or GX or 5Ds.
Probably
5Ds.
I think. I don't know.
Anyway, so Spirited Away. So after that, we'll say that was your base. So what was your takeaway from it? Like, what did you like about that? That is a phenomenal movie, looking back on it. But
Yeah.
like, what did you like about it to make you look into other anime? If that question makes sense.
Honestly, I really like. I just really like the style of animation, like the how it was illustrated and everything. The storytelling is really good. Now, looking back on it, like as an adult,
Did you cry a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm a Cancer, so I cry at everything.
Tad bit emotional.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah, a wee bit.
But no, anyway, so what anime? I don't want to say animes with the S because that's so cringe. But so what anime are you like based off that? So like, what do you watch? Do you watch action, adventure, gore, mystery? Like if you had to say, what's your current favorite anime right now? Out of all that you've watched so far.
All right, so all-time favorite would have to be Hunter x Hunter. Yeah.
Youngins. But not continue, I'm sorry.
Okay, the original, now granted, I watched I think it was like 2011 Hunter x Hunter, but Hunter x Hunter was originally a 90s,
It was.
a 90s animation, but anime.
Lord, y'all forgive me, I gotta test her because she a youngin in my eyes. So, you know any 90s anime? I'm asking, I'm an old guy.
90s anime, ooh. Not off the top of my head.
I understand.
Sorry.
So moving forward, I did the same thing to Trisha. He as soon as he walk in, whenever he does, but like he made up for it in my eyes because I'm an old head. But in my humble opinion, the best era of anime was 90s to me.
Okay.
But I mean, everybody, you can't. Pretty soon, like when you get my age or whatever, you're gonna be like, y'all 2010 babies or some shit like that. Because,
Yeah.
But I mean, anime has come a long way. I personally like seeing it because in the world I lived in and in my generation, you got beat the fuck up, teased, bullied, and all that shit for like an anime. It was kind of like, but I like it. I like seeing y'all. Forgive me for calling y'all young. It's just a 10-year gap. That's why I was. You said 2000.
Okay, so you're like mid-30s?
Yeah, that's why when you say.
Okay, well, I mean, like,
When you say the 2000s, is it like 2000s or like 2000 and
No,
something?
no, I'm not a 2000 and. I'm 2000.
Okay, like, and. But anyway.
2000 and, no, there's a difference.
So like for me, it's like, you know, Gundam Wing and freaking the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that other stuff. But
Yeah.
I like seeing this because, like self-expression. A lot of people like cosplaying. They cosplay with characters that they empathize with and or that they respect. So for Hunter x Hunter, since that's your favorite one, so like I'd imagine that was your base for cosplaying when you decided to break into your shell for cosplaying.
Yeah.
So what character?
Gon. The
Why?
main character.
No. I get it. So I mean. So what do you like about him for you wanting to cosplay as him? Like, it's because he's emotional? I'm asking. I am so asking. God, it's because he's emotional?
Okay, my favorite color is also green, so it works. I also really like Rock Lee from Naruto, also a green character. But
So you like Piccolo then?
Piccolo. Wait.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, I started watching the original Dragon Ball, but I
Gotcha.
haven't gotten. Yeah.
Youngin. I'm gonna stop saying that. You're gonna be like, he got one more time to come at. This how I'm not even an old folk, but it's just like I kind of get why my older generation looked at us just boy these young. But now let me stop.
Yeah, I understandable.
Yeah, I got you. So Hunter x Hunter, Gon, however you pronounce it, I probably butcher his name. But so you cosplayed him. So what was that like for you? Like again coming at it, were you nervous? Were you skeptical? Were you like, I don't want to do this? But not anyway. Well, you know what? I'm fast forwarding. I'm going way too fast. Did you cosplay at your very first anime convention, or no? Like, oh, it was your very first anime convention.
Yeah. So Triad was my first ever anime
She did say
convention.
that. Attention span of a squirrel. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I mean, like I have attended the Fayetteville Comic Con like years ago. Yeah. But that was like years ago. Like when I was still like a teenager. And
What was your I'm sorry, sis. Forgive me. What was your like experience with that, and what was your perception? Did it leave like a bad taste in your mouth as far as cosplaying? I'm not talking shit about the Fayetteville Comic Con. I am, but like seeing that, like, did it? What was your perception of cosplaying being in that realm? That was your first time going to a cosplay convention or whatever, the one in Fayetteville. So like, what did that like do for you?
Yeah, so like I thought that was really cool because I also really like Halloween. Like I like dressing up. Now, when I had went to the Fayetteville Comic Con when I was a teenager, I didn't go in character. I just went like in, I guess, civilian clothes, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, the convention itself, like, it was pretty cool. Like, I liked it. I thought that was really cool, seeing people in cosplay, seeing people dressing up. Yeah, and it's something that I have been wanting to get into the past few years. I just didn't have the time or space. I also suck at trying new things.
Okay.
So, like, I'm better if someone like introduces me into it. So that's why like I'm really grateful for Tristan and Chris because they like really brought me into it. Shout out.
So it was giving you your flowers as usual, but so you had, in my opinion, a really really healthy guide. My bad, I'm still trying to stick like towards the beginning before we move to like the middle and end, and then focus on fitness. I do want to touch on the radio host shit, because to me I said, nah, that's fucking cool. Now let me stop. But so you cosplayed, got introduced to it, found the right people to be around. So what has your experience been like since you've been? How many conventions have you been to?
Oh, it's only been the one.
Okay,
so
say less.
Yep.
Oh, so she's green for real, rookie.
Green.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So she. All right, bet. So. All right, so what were your feelings and experience with it?
Yeah, it was really fun. Like, it was a lot of fun. I was a little bit nervous at first, but so I was gone the whole weekend because like that was my first convention, and like I had to throw together a cosplay.
Did you get in the character and take it?
Well, kind of. I mean, like I feel like I could like relate to Gon. I really like his character. Just to like kind of backtrack to that, like I do really like his character. Like the whole idea of hunters, like honestly to me, I feel like they're kind of like explorers, and then like they have like their missions to like make the world a better place like as they go along.
Yeah, if they're good,
Like,
you got some bad motherfuckers.
I mean, okay, yeah, you also have some like bad
check.
hunters, like Hisoka and like Illumi, like they have other motives with being a hunter. But
so, what were you mainly around when you cosplay? Like, did you see more Dragon Ball fans? Did you see more gaming fans? Did you see more like Marvel or DC? Like, so what were you around in that aspect? Like when you first cosplayed, and like, did you feel like somewhat out of place, or did you feel comfortable and just home with it? If that makes sense. Camera's still going and it's tilted, but I'm gonna leave it like that because we're already like. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah, I didn't feel out of place. Like honestly, I had so many people like, oh, I love your Gon cosplay. Like, oh, there's Gon. Like,
Stroke your ego a little bit. You like,
yeah, I was like, yeah.
Okay, bet.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. Now, I didn't see that many Hunter x Hunter cosplayers out there. I think I had only ran into like 2 or 3.
Did you feel a little sad?
Yeah, like I really wanted to like find my Killua out there, but you know.
Say less.
No.
No, I'm being so funny.
Okay, no, but like Gon and Killua are best friends. Not like I was trying to like out there trying to find a man.
No. Oh Lord Jesus, no.
Like I didn't know why you were.
If you see me make like certain facial expressions, like where my head at and where my face is, like people will assume I'm like, no, I wasn't thinking that, but it was just. So how about this?
Okay.
And I've said this in like. I've said it in Chris's interview, Trishan's interview. It's just like anime. For me, you have to. Yes, you cosplay with your favorite character, and it is self-expression. This is just my way of thinking. I know a lot of people won't agree with it, but the reason why I asked if you found other people that cosplay is that a lot of people A lot of people like to cosplay as like more popular things that's relevant, but I feel like in cosplay, like the fan base is what helps that grow. Hunter x Hunter has been around and revised, but the reason why you probably didn't and you was in North Carolina too. Let's call it a spade on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, attention span of a squirrel. So I promise I'm gonna bring it back full circle.
No, you're good.
But the reason why you didn't probably find others in the Hunter x Hunter is because, again, around here it's kind of like a lot of people want to be DBZ, a lot of people want to be Goku, a lot of people want to be Vegeta. Then what's another one that's Naruto? Like, you'll see everybody and their mama do a certain Akatsuki member. You'll see everybody do Naruto. You see everybody do Sasuke. Like, what's another one that's really, you see them do the popular ones now.
Yeah.
What was it like? What is, in your opinion, what is another anime that's probably, I'm not gonna say not as popular, but like on the same level as Hunter x Hunter? Like, there's so many, like, because Hunter x Hunter, how many episodes does it have? I know it's like over like the 23, so it has a couple of seasons.
Oh yeah, it has like I want to say like 5, maybe 6 seasons. They brought it back in the manga though, so we might be getting more.
Like,
I'm excited about
Hunter
that.
x Hunter, and again, you're in this realm, so if I give a horrible comparison, please forgive me. But Hunter x Hunter and Black Clover, you don't see. Is that a good?
I'm not too familiar with Black Clover. It's
But it
on
has
my
been
list,
around.
but yeah.
Okay.
No. I would say like honestly, like the thing that came to mind is like Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist, great anime, but like not many people
Who's
cosplay.
your favorite character from that one?
Ooh.
If she say any of the sins, I'm really gonna laugh at her like, oh Lord. All right. Yeah, but no, who's your favorite character? Is it
honestly-
Winry? I'm so,
Okay, they were telling me that I should cosplay as Winry, but I'm like, she's important, but she's like more of a side character.
but anyway, you were saying.
I don't know, like, I don't know. That's
It's one of the
that's a
sins,
hard
isn't
one.
it? It's one of the sins, isn't it?
I would say if anything, like, if it's any of the sins, it would have to be, oh God, what's the, what's that guy?
Thank God. I thought you was gonna say lust and envy. I was gonna be like, of fucking course it is. But not.
No.
Which one? You have wrath. You have greed. You have sloth.
Okay, Wrath is like the general.
Yep.
Guy. Okay, yeah, I would have to, because
He
he's
was the
like
truth,
the
wasn't he? With them swords and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but I apologize. Got sidetracked it, but no.
Yeah, but there's so many good characters in that. Like, yeah.
But the follow base for Hunter x Hunter and other animes, I think the reason why, again, also too in North Carolina is because, again, the fan base where you're at probably, I don't think you would have, what's old buddy name again? I don't want to butcher people's names. Your counterpart has gone?
Oh,
The
Kilo?
yeah, I don't think you would have found them. But when you do more cosplaying, and as you do more cosplays, location, but as you do more cosplays and go around different locations, I think you will find that. I've seen some people link up and they've done some phenomenal, for example, Full Metal Alchemist. Like, now I haven't seen it, but like just on pages and shit, like what are the chances of all 7 deadly sins like being at that convention? It's kind of like, oh shit. So typically what I do is I put it at a 15-minute mark and I reset the time, but I ask, for comfortability, can we continue the interview?
Okay.
So we've been talking 15 minutes. Can we continue?
No.
Okay, so
No.
let's, y'all, you gonna go ahead and
No,
this? Would you like a donut? No, let me stop. Anyway, but
Keep it going.
I got you. She said no. I'm like, well, damn, just. Anyway, I hope as you grow in this community, and again, you have the right people around you. I hope you do get, but you're not just gonna cosplay as Gone, right?
Oh yeah, no.
I hope you do eventually with whatever as you can, with whatever as you continue with. I hope you get that fulfillment. Again, I can't even say I'm green. I'm just I don't know what I would cosplay as. I kind of do, but I have to find my feel for it. If I had a hat, my hat goes off to you because again, there's a lot of good aspects about cosplaying, but unfortunately, there's a lot of it's not negative, but there's a lot of backlash to it because again, a lot of people have problems with self-expression.
Yeah.
And I feel like to me that's kind of fucked up because like a lot of these people that do cosplay, they are phenomenal individuals. They're nice individuals, and again, you have bodybuilders and all that other stuff. Like I had tagged them in it, but there was a bodybuilder that got on stage, Zoro from One Piece. Like he had the swords and everything posing, and I was like, that's that shit I like to see.
Yeah.
Nah, but if I may, since we're on another 15-minute mark, can we talk about your aspects of fitness a little bit, or you don't want to touch that? Or
Okay.
I'm asking.
Yeah, we can talk about. Where do you want to start?
What got you into it?
What got me into
the gym, just working out.
the gym?
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually grew up like athletic. Like I was always outside, always like doing some type of activity. I actually grew up doing gymnastics from like the age of 7 to 16, and then
Can
went
I
to
touch on that real quick?
Oh yeah.
Did you choose that, or did your parents choose that for you?
On I chose it. My parents definitely supported it along the way, for when they were supporting me, but that's
What? Yeah, I got
yeah.
you tracking. Oh, was
But
that
yeah,
hard
so-
training?
Huh?
Was that hard training?
No, I wouldn't say it's hard. It is a lot of work though, and I feel like it's more. A lot of it is like more mental, because like if you like, you just have to like do your workouts and follow through with the movements, like follow through with the stunts that you're doing. If you give out halfway, that's where you tend to hurt yourself.
So do they do competitions in gymnastics?
Yeah, they do competitions. Now, I never got to the competition level.
Yeah, you
but
saw it, so did they, but continue. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, you saw what you thought you saw, and so did they, but continue. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, I didn't see anything.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we're just brush past that. I'll watch it in the YouTube video.
Yeah, it's gonna be posted in parts, so you ain't gonna see it till
Oh
part
man,
18.
we're gonna cut that part out.
Nah, not at all. But I'm so sorry. But
Yeah.
competition. So
Yeah.
so what are they like? Like so you have done one, right?
No, I've
good.
done. Yes. So for competitions for gymnastics, you have to be a certain level, and then like you have to. You do have to like pay for the competition. So I never got to that level. But I mean, like it goes all the way up to the Olympics. You know. Yeah. Olympic gymnastics.
I need to find one in Fayetteville and interview because I didn't. Thank you. I learned something new. So
Yeah.
But yeah, continue.
Yeah, Omega Gymnastics on Owen Drive. That's the gym that I used to go to. So I mean,
I got any competitors there?
Yeah.
Can you network it? Boy, I'm over here politicking while I'm interviewing somebody. Anyway, so so you didn't get to did you want to ever compete?
Yeah, I did want to compete, but it was also like I had to still do well in school, so that my parents like still supported my gymnastics, and then like it was a lot of like mental, like, oh, can I really do this? I don't know. Yeah,
So-
but I would have loved to do it. Yeah,
Got you.
professionally.
So as far as the gym, the reason why I touched on it, anytime I talk to somebody who did anything like sport oriented, I always ask them a specific question. I'm gonna wait till after we talk about your fitness journey. So anyway, did gymnastics, you said from 7 to 16?
Yep, 7 to 16.
So moving forward, so like attention span of a squirrel. I did it. So continuing forward, so what got you into the gym past that, like wanting to like come in this surrounding, if that makes sense, and like work out?
Yep. So since I had left my parents' house, started my adult life, started college. Now I did drop out of college, but that's a whole nother story. But after my first year and a half in college,
You're good.
I was in a relationship. That relationship didn't work out, and then I was lacking that.
So a typical gym sis story, heartbreak.
Yeah,
Ha!
heartbreak.
We got another one. I'm so sorry. Yeah. All right. So
Yeah,
it was
but,
one
like-
of those. You leaving me? All right, fine. I'm gonna get in the gym and get bad. Watch this shit. I'm so
Well,
sorry.
No,
Yeah, go ahead.
honestly, it was more so like I had went into like a deep depression hole, and like I was not like getting out of bed. Like I want to say like I didn't eat for like a good like month and a half. Like the only time that I left my bed was to go to work and then come back home. But other than that, like I was laying in the bed all day. Like I would still like take care of myself just because like when I was out in public, like I didn't want people saying anything about me. Like, oh,
Gotcha.
like yeah.
Gotcha.
But other than that, I was in the bed in my depression hole. So then my roommate at the time, he asked me like, hey,
Good job.
yeah, good job.
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, Rebecca, like, you know, like I know you're feeling down. Like, why don't you come to the gym with me? Like, why? He had a Planet Fitness membership, so he was able to like bring a guest. Yeah, I also later down the line worked at Planet Fitness, so it is like I don't know if you cuss on here, but F Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Planet Fitness.
Hey, now let me stop. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's just people in
Yeah,
cereal and shit while
that-
they work out. You can't even slam the weight. Hey, so is it true that a buzzer goes off?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah, but it's something that like we flip it. Yeah. But honestly, like, okay,
Did
no.
you ever do it out of spite? Like somebody you don't like
no.
just come in, slam
Oh,
the weight
I would
down?
do it to my friends.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
so it would be like, like I'm gonna flip it on you, like mess with you.
You know if they ever
But-
watch, if they ever watch this this part, they're gonna be like, I fucking knew it. Now let me stop. Go ahead.
Oh no, they knew because they would look back at me like, be like,
You motherfucker! You. No, I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
no, but it's crazy because like Planet Fitness does encourage that type of behavior where it's like, oh, you can't slam weights. The only time the Planet Fitness that I worked at, the only time we would flip it is just to mess with our friends.
Okay.
Like that's it. But then I know that there are other locations that like they're actually serious about that. Like, oh, don't slam weights,
Fat,
don't
overweight
grunt.
with the glass.
Like-
Now I'm being. Anyway, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, but that's a whole nother thing. So yeah, so he, my roommate at the time, he was like, you know, I have a Black Card membership at Planet Fitness. Why don't you come work out? So that's what being in the gym. Like I was like, okay, well,
You escaped.
yeah, I escaped. It made me like actually hungry, so where like I got back into like eating regularly. Like it got me out of my like not eating for a month and a half. And then also like I was feeling good about myself because I was able to release that, release my stress and like built up tension. Like I had that fitness outlet that I had when I was younger that like I was missing out on the past few years. And then also like I started to look like a bad bitch again, so you know that's always a plus.
Okay, so this is just me asking for comical purposes. So when you
Okay.
when you got that look that you wanted, did you try to come back? You know, after the gym and all that other stuff.
Oh, all my exes try to come back.
Y'all heard it here first, so be careful. You did, what's
All
that
of them
TikTok
come
video?
back,
Yeah, what's that
but-
TikTok video? You don't want to lose me. No, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
Like honestly, it's at the point now where like if you lose me once, you're not gonna get me again. So appreciate me while you have me. You're gonna come back.
Message. Now, okay, now let me stop. Somebody gonna watch this and be like, why is he not? Bring it back full circle. Bring it
All
back
my
full
exes
circle.
are about to watch this and be like, damn,
One of anyway,
fucking answer my message.
Oh,
No,
shit.
you're being left undelivered for the 30-second week.
So, since you've been in the fitness realm, you got powerlifting, you got bodybuilding, Olympic lifting, and strongman. Which one do you tend to like more lean towards?
I definitely lean more towards the bodybuilding because I do like to have a certain physique. Now, also, I do like to lift like heavy weights.
So you like to be strong?
Yeah, I do like to be strong. Like I don't like.
Well, let me go ahead and get this out the interview, because again, if you lean toward bodybuilding and shit, let me just put this back on, just wasting my time and all that other stuff. I'm over here trying to break bread and shit. She over here really worried about her macros and her calorie intake. I'm sorry.
No, but see, like.
If she eat one off camera, I'm gonna tell y'all. No, anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Well, okay, so. But see, like, also, I feel like I can't really say, like, because like I said, like, what got me into the gym was, like, I wasn't eating, and then, like, so even, like, growing up, like, I did, which I was, like, skin and bones in high school. Like, I was, like, 120 pounds, like, consistently all throughout high school. And, like, just for reference, you know, I'm 5'8", so, like, 5'8" at 120 pounds, that's nothing.
Yeah, the imagery I'm getting, well, I guess it depends, but the gymnastics, right?
Yep.
I'm not coming at anybody, but I don't see nobody thick in that sport either. So I think you have to maintain. See, that sounds bad. But I think you have to maintain a certain physique to be in gymnastics.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of gymnasts that are very petite, very, very skinny. I mean, okay, there are some professional gymnasts with some good bodies, like with some nice figures, but.
Cold peanut butter thick, got you. But now, did he just say? Yeah, I did. Anyway, but yeah, go ahead. I ain't never seen him. That's why I was just like, all right. So how about this?
Yeah,
like
so
gymnasts and dancers that have the same physique. I'm sorry, but like the same type of physique. That's why I was like, but you were saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, so like I grew up with like I didn't have a good relationship with like food and body image growing up, and then like when I was in my depression hole, wasn't eating, and then I started like, since I started working out, the only thing that I focus on, the only numbers that I focus on, like I don't even like, I weigh myself every now and then to like see more of like, because I want to gain weight, but like I want to, the way that I work out, I like to be lean, but still muscular. But like I'm not with that whole like calorie counting and like macros, like all.
So you don't feel bad when you eat like ice cream or any type of like sweet dessert or whatever?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, like I try to like, for all of the bad stuff, like all of the sugars and fatty stuff that I eat, instead of trying to cut that out, I add good stuff into it. Because I also eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, like raw fruits and vegetables. Like that's just my personal, like I just like to eat that. But the only numbers that I focus on are grams of protein. That's the only numbers that I focus on. Like when I look at macros, I don't focus on calories, don't focus on like how many grams of fat is in this, how many grams of sugar.
Man, so if I may, just on that real quick, get attention span of the squirrel.
No, you're good, you're good.
But what I've noticed, and it's not just, if that's Tristan, just tell him to come upstairs. But no, let me stop. And all it was, I'm gonna be like, hey bro, you can either sit in or sit over there, or donuts or up top. Now let me stop. But like and I thought it was just females, but males, that everything intake is very, very serious. I say come on over to the powerlifting and the strongman side, because again, me personally, I respect you more if you can lift a certain weight versus how you look on stage or wherever you can get your physique at. Because again, this is me making a comparison, but it's just like, it don't matter if you look like a loading dock manager or have the body of an Adonis. At the end of the day, as long as you move the weight, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is me. Yeah, I'm bashing bodybuilding a little bit because it kind of left a distaste in my mouth for some of my friends who compete. But it's just like, if you go towards it, go for it, enjoy it. I'm not gonna completely shit on the sport, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. And my personal experience, I've seen a lot more bad with bodybuilding than powerlifting. I'm hoping more people that I interview that are bodybuilders, they change my perspective. But like, it's just be careful in that realm, sis. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, now I would love to like be one of those people that like changes your mindset on it, but like everything has its good sides and its bad sides, but
True.
I feel like when you are focused on like, oh man, I can't do this, like I can't eat this, I can't eat that, like I have to stay within this certain weight class, I have to stay within this certain macros, I feel like bodybuilding can get a little toxic in some ways. That's why like
Let me stop.
No, but I mean honestly, like the whole like oh man, like I can't eat this cookie because I have to stay within these macros. Like that's why, like honestly for me, it's just like as long as I have my protein intake, like as long as I'm hitting my protein intake.
Can we keep going?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just make sure. She ain't say no this time. I would have been like, nah, let me stop. She said no twice, y'all. She making my anxiety shooter. No, let me stop. What you were saying? I'm sorry. I'm a jokester. I try to mellow it out, but if I'm doing too much, it'd be like RJ. Like blink at me a little bit too, and I'll be like, yeah, I should stop that. But not gonna got you. Okay.
And blink twice for help.
Yeah. Call the police. No, let me stop.
Oh, no.
But I was so sorry. But now you were saying?
No, but yeah, so that's why I don't know, because sometimes I do feel a little bit weird calling myself a bodybuilder, because like I do want a certain physique to myself, but I don't.
So you already identify as one. That sounds, what is this?
Like, I don't know.
Okay,
like,
go ahead.
Man, I don't know. I just show up to the gym. I like to lift weights. I have a certain way that I want my body to look. I have certain goals.
Don't let my presence and my persona and my goofiness steer you away from it. I support all my people. Like I said, I went to a comp yesterday. If you get on stage and you're still in North Carolina, you need support, because one thing I also will say about it from what I've learned, a lot of success, well, it's all you. Those days you get up at 3 a.m. in the morning, do cardio and all that other stuff to cut and all that, but it is all you. But that other important part to me, that factor, is your family base. So if you ever have a comp and you hear, and we can come out support, with the name and all that, go Rebecca. I'm just gonna be holding up donuts. But yeah, I got you. I just say, again, please be careful in that realm. But it sounds like you have again, just like with the cosplay, you have a really good base. Again, I still think you should do something where, badass chick lifting some badass weights, but that's just me. If I may touch on the mental aspect of it, because that's a little bit close to home for me. I commend you for doing your fitness journey because you were in a hole. And a lot of people don't realize, like, that's motivating to hear. That's why I kind of started my interviews. I've learned a lot about people in their fitness journey, where they were in life, and a simple conversation like this, it just may not mean a lot to you, but as my channel base gets bigger and somebody hearing your story, that may motivate them. Again, I got one person that came in here, Jim Bro story, heartbroken. I'm gonna say Jim's story, heartbroken. But anyway, I apologize. Continue. Where do we leave off at? Attention span of a squirrel. Do you even remember? If not, I got questions.
Okay, yeah, you can move on to the next question.
So, how long have you been doing fitness? Like, I guess since you fully committed to it, how long have you been doing this?
So yeah, like, gymnastics growing up, but as far as like gym, weightlifting, bodybuilding, I started.
She said it again, y'all. No, I'm sorry, yeah.
I started weightlifting in the fall of 2020.
Was that had to be a little after COVID, right?
Yep.
Damn, so all right, bet, say less. So is there fitness in general, like, what are some aspects you like? Yeah, what are some aspects you like about your fitness community? Like, what are some aspects you like about it, and I guess what are some aspects you hate about it?
Like in my personal fitness community, or just like the fitness community in general?
However you assessed it.
Okay, fair enough. Honestly, I feel like there are some people that act weird in the gym, of course, like the weird gym creeps or whatever, but like I feel like for the most part there's a lot.
What's a gym creep, sis? That way us males know what to do and what not to. What is a gym? Oh Lord.
Okay.
What's a gym creep, sis?
Okay, like for instance, oh my God, let me tell you a story. And this happened on Valentine's Day too. So I was working out, doing squats, and this.
You ain't even gotta finish. Continue. Yeah. Continue the story.
So, which also. So also like form is something that I have very good form. Like, not to like toot my own horn, whatever, but like I have
you go
worked
full
on
death
my
down.
form.
Got you.
Okay, well, I mean, I wasn't even going in that direction, but I mean, yes, ass to grass is the way to go.
There we go. She said it first. I'm sorry, but you go. I'm sorry, sis. I'm gonna let you continue. It's just the way you started the story. I already know how it was gonna end because I'm a guy.
Yeah, Valentine's Day. It was leg day. Doing some squats. Yeah, it's already off to a bad start.
Yeah, because I'm gonna look down at the ground while you tell this story. Go ahead.
So Valentine's Day in the gym. I was squatting with the barbells. I call them free bars, like, load the plates up, yeah. So that was actually my first time doing the free bar instead of like doing squats on the Smith machine. So
I'm sorry, no, continue the story. Just, yeah.
No, you're good. Honestly, like, I like it a lot better. Like, I feel like it's a lot more effective. Like, I feel like the Smith machine, like, you might be able to target certain parts of your leg depending on how you do it, but like the Smith machine will not prepare you for the free bar. Because, yeah, like...
But yeah, continue the Valentine story.
Okay.
You said everything I needed to hear. I needed to hear.
But, yeah, so... like I said, I've been focusing on form for a long time. So like I know I have pretty good form, but I always have open ears to comments, suggestions, whatever. So this guy came up to me and he was like, hey, so, you're doing really good, but, keep in mind, ask the girl squats. You're doing really good, but like, can I help you with your form? And I was like, okay, sure. No, he didn't touch me. He didn't he didn't try to squat with me or anything.
Oh my God, no.
But,
Go ahead.
yeah, so he was basically telling me that when I got down, I was going down too fast and oh, slow it down, whatever, trying to give me advice. And then as I was talking to him, this girl walks up and then stands right next to him. And then he's like, oh yeah, by the way, this is my girlfriend. And then afterwards he was like, his girlfriend walked away all mad. He was like, yeah, we're in an open relationship. We like to have threesomes. And I was like, and then he was you want to?
Okay. So there's a video. So first thing, I'm gonna be quick about it, then we're gonna move forward. So first thing, old girl that came up, if I was her, I would immediately would have said, hey, I don't want your bitch, little boy. That's what you should have said in that. But and in the open relationship, it was like,
yeah.
I think you probably should have led with that, because now I know you had a hidden agenda when you, but anyway,
yeah,
to each his own. Valentine's Day, and they were looking for an additional partner. That was so weird.
I'm just trying to work out.
Us gym rats can be so fucking weird, can't we? And just make the whole community look bad. I'm sorry, sis, continue.
Yeah, no, you're good. So, I mean, there's that story. But
Fitness connection?
Huh?
Fitness connection?
Yes. Yeah, fitness connection. It's so crazy because later that day.
I feel like I know who asked you that too. That's the crazy.
No, because he was texting me all that day, and he was like, I gave him my social media before girlfriend walked up, before it was like, oh, we're in an open relationship, we're looking for a third, whatever. So he was texting me later that day talking about oh, I forgot to get her flowers. Could you do me a favor and pick me up some flowers so I could give it to her? Fayetteville men need help.
We sure do. So, moving along, oh my God,
It's a mess. But, also just people staring and I don't know, but also in the gym community, sometimes, sometimes I stare at people, but I'm admiring your muscle, not in a
see the mirror,
sexual way.
But
okay.
Just nod or shake your head if.
Oh no, not that one. No.
I mean, continue.
But I've seen them. I haven't seen them.
Okay, go ahead. But you were.
But no, not him. Yeah. Anywho.
Gym community, what you hate about it, what you like about it.
Yeah, so I feel like there is a lot of support in there. I've met a lot of people in the gym community. Some have their hidden agendas of oh, I'm gonna try to get with you, or I'm gonna flirt or whatever. But then you also have the people that are I see you working, I'm gonna push you, lift that fucking weight, and then that's also how I got connected with Chris, and got connected with the cosplay community too, because they do cosplay and fitness, so yeah.
They work hand in hand, and it was pretty cool. If I may, I'm sorry, sis, but anyway, it would be here that you experienced that. I'm sorry you did experience that. Has cosplay in your fitness and cosplay, has that ever intertwined? Let's say you want a certain physique for a certain character you want to cosplay. Does that motivate you in your fitness journey, or you just separate the two? Hey, these are my goals for fitness and these are my goals for cosplaying.
So like I said, like I'm still pretty new to the cosplay community, but of course, like, I mean, I want to be shredded. Like I want like I want you to be able to
The
like see
veins.
all my muscles. Yeah.
And we just go, no! All right. Here's my only request, because I already know which direction you're going to go in.
Okay.
Just be strong at the same time. You got some
Oh,
bodybuilders
yeah,
and
yeah.
you just look at them like, I should
Yeah,
be
like
able-
all that muscle, but it's useless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like and like I've been saying this like my whole fitness journey. Like I want to look good. I want like big muscles, but I also want to be able to use them. Like I want my body to be able to function to its highest capacity, fullest the capabilities. Yeah.
I got you. Is there a positive and negative aspect you like? What do you like about cosplaying and what do you dislike about cosplaying? If you don't mind me asking in that format.
Okay, so cosplaying. Okay, so as a female cosplayer, I feel.
Damn.
Now, this might be a little bit controversial. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I do like to like feel sexy and just like in general.
There's a but in there,
But I feel like with the female cosplay community, there are a lot of like sexualization.
Okay.
So sometimes you just have like a sexy ass character, and like with that comes a sexualization. Like it's like I hate to say it, but like that's human nature. Like it happens. But then other times it's like,
be honest,
why are
your
you
story.
sexualizing like characters like these? Yeah. But then also it's like, oh well, you're okay. So my Gon cosplay, like it was like a typical like I had the
Tomboyish?
jacket, yeah, tomboy,
Tomboyish,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I made his hat in like episode 1 when he was like trying to catch the master of the swamp. So I had that like leafy hat made. I had the jacket. I had the shorts. There was one day where I did the skirt, but not really doing the skirt anymore because it doesn't color match. But that's a whole nother thing.
What was it, blue? No, I'm starting. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it was like a lighter green, and then I tried to dye it, and then it just wasn't taking the dye at all. But yeah, I just had the shorts, a white tank top, and then the jacket, and then it's like I had some people saying like, oh well, you look like a little boy. Like first of all, my character is a little boy, but like also like
Duh. I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah, but I feel like there is like this whole like oh well, you're a female cosplayer, like why don't you like cosplay as something sexy, like, but it's also like you could be whatever you want to be, and that's the beauty of it.
I hate to say this, and this is the third time I've said this with the cosplayer I've talked to, so it's not gonna sound like I hate to say this, but yes, you're right with the sexualization thing, but when they try to do that, I don't think they realize just how sloppy they make that character look. But that's just me. But but see that's like body shaming. I ain't trying to do that because again, we sticking on the good aspects and the bad aspects. So we kind of mentioned, what would you consider that's a bad aspect? What you just mentioned with the sexualization and all that, or is just something you don't like?
The over sexualization.
Okay.
Now, like some characters are just sexy ass characters, but like I don't understand like you're doing the most to try to sexualize this character, and then it doesn't help like the whole how people view female cosplayers. Like it adds to it.
We were at 45 minutes, mainly because of me rambling.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna set it.
Time is flying by.
Yeah, you having fun at least?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna set it
Yeah.
for. We'll condense it to an hour because we got games and shit we got to do.
Okay.
And there's, I know there's a person you want to shout out. So, you touched on the good. Starting the clock. You touched on the good and bad aspects of fitness. Touched on the good and bad aspects of cosplay. Is there any advice you want to give out to people who want to cosplay and haven't cosplayed yet? Like your take on it. For like somebody came to you and said, "Hey, I do want to give it a try." Like, what would you tell them? And they tell you like, "Hey, I'm a little nervous." Just what advice would you give them?
Choose a cosplay, choose a character in anime, or it doesn't even have to be anime. Like I see a lot of like like comic characters and even
Spider-Man,
like,
Marvel. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, like Spider-Man is a really popular one, and the Spider-Man multiverse.
Yeah,
like
Miles,
there's so many
yeah.
different Spider-Men that you could be, Spider-Women that you could be. But yeah, just like choose a character that you're comfortable with, choose a character that like you really vibe with, that you really like. Don't care what people say about it. Like the whole point is like, I mean, and this goes for just life in general. If you're going to do something, do it for you. If you're going to invest time and money into something, do it for yourself.
Got you.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And like the whole point is just like, no, you're good. Yeah, the whole point is just like to have fun, because like I really like it. Like Halloween is my favorite holiday, just because like you get to step into characters that you like, and you get to like take on that persona. You get to dress up like them and act like them, and yeah.
Any advice you want to give as far as like just in the realm of fitness, like somebody that may not have story exactly not like yours, but just like something motivate them to either want to start or keep going. Again, the aspects of fitness to me is more mental than anything. Everybody's why when they got into fitness is different. Some people want to compete. Some people just like doing this shit. As of right now, you just like doing this shit before you do get on that stage. What's your, like any advice you want to give us non-creepy gym rats? Yeah.
Oh God. Basically, the gym advice that I have is just keep showing up. Also, it's okay to have off days. Like, that's something that I have been taking into account recently. Now I've had like other personal mental stuff going on, emotional stuff going on as of recently, that like I haven't been in the gym as much as I have been in the past. But I was going 5 days a week, and I was getting super shredded, but then I wasn't seeing the muscle mass growth. I wasn't seeing like my muscles growing bigger, but I was seeing myself get super cut. And then been taking some days off from the gym, like cut my workouts back to like maybe 2-3 times a week. And those breaks, sometimes the breaks do like, they are important. Yeah. But show up, take into account what some people have to say, like if they have some advice, but sometimes you do have to look stupid, and you just have to learn for yourself. Like if someone says like, oh, that's a stupid workout, like sometimes you just have to like figure out what works best for you. Everybody has different.
And be like, my goals are different, bitch. But I'm so sorry.
But also everybody has different goals. So whatever works best for you.
I got you.
Yeah.
So I know there's something you said you wanted to touch on. Why, if it's your time to shine, give a shout out. So the floor is yours on that, and then I'll end it with the rapid fire questionnaire, and we'll conclude the interview. Chris, I'm gonna ask you to come in on this because there's a special shout out that I need to give to you when we complete this. But anything you want to add again to the story that you have just told us so far, or anything you want to say, add, or the floor is yours.
All right. I did want to give a shout out to my radio show. So we are on Instagram at Pretty Girl Influence. So
you know what? You just gave me like 10 more minutes of questions. And so with that being said, so Pretty Girl Influence, what's that about? Do y'all shame dudes? Be honest. We ain't shit.
Okay. Okay. So Pretty Girl Influence, we talk about everything under the sun. We talk about everything going on in the world.
Who won the beef?
We did talk about the beef.
Who won it?
Who won it?
Yeah, say Drake.
What,
Go say Drake. Say Drake. I dare you to say Drake. Go ahead.
Certified pedophile?
Okay, there we go. We know who didn't. She just got
certified
100.
lover boy, certified pedophile. Oh, that was.
She gonna get my page channel, y'all, canceled towards the end. I'm like, God damn.
Oh, God. But yeah, okay, so I will say the same thing that I said on the radio show. We love good entertainment, but I'm not with the beef. Like, if you got a problem, figure out your problem, solve your problem. But
keep going. Nobody in the back got some pent up pent up rage. I would
Yeah,
not want to meet him on a bad day. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
See, that's how they need to handle their beef. They just need to hash it out.
Shit. See, now I'm feeding into it. Continue. So anyway, so what other stuff? Like, I really just hit it with the yeah, girl. Nah, that's stupid. Nah, but no. So what?
Yeah.
So.
Like, I'm not really with like the like rada like talking shit. Like, if
I bet you'd be
like
interested
if
in
you
getting
have
an
a
argument
problem,
with.
like,
Oh my God.
huh?
Nothing you'd be interested in getting an argument with, wouldn't you?
Okay,
Like fuck all that talking, man.
Hey, we about action over here.
Yeah, I got you. But nah, anyway. So do y'all, if I may, because again, I ramble and I need to work on that in my interviews. But so like you touch on certain, like, so is behavioral health maybe a topic y'all may touch on? Fitness, again, everything else in the world. Y'all touch on politics too.
Not so much politics. We mainly talk about like what's going on in the realm of pop culture and give our 2 cents about it. But we do try to keep it on a positive level, like trying to spread positivity in the world. So the whole pretty girl influence it starts from the inside out. So you have to have a pretty mind to be pretty on the outside. So
I'll take that. I get the message, but to me, I'm not
Yeah.
coming at y'all because again, I
Yeah.
don't want to be a topic. Can you believe this motherfucker said? I'm kidding, nah. But see, when I hear that, I think about a bunch of pretty females just talking. It's kind of like, I don't know. You know what? Let me stop because I ain't trying to offend nobody. So in the realm of radio hosting, like, is it hard? Like, so like prime example, radio hosting and I guess even content creating, like a lot of people, they run into what is it called? Creator's block.
Okay.
So is it hard for y'all to like, I'm not gonna say keep the topics interesting, but just having a topic to talk about. And the only reason I say that, there are a lot of things going on in the world today, but a lot of people don't like it when, because I deal with it. But anyway, when your direction is everywhere, it's kind of hard for people to focus. But like, is it like, in that realm, radio hosting and content creating, is it difficult? And then too, you are part of a team too, right?
Yeah.
So is it also difficult trying to get everybody on the same page?
Honestly, the beautiful thing about it, so I host the show with 2 other women, and then we have a lady that runs the podcast. So the lady that runs the podcast, like she asks us like, hey, do you have any input? Like, what are some things that like y'all want to talk about this week? Here are some things that I found online that I want y'all to touch on, but if you have something you want to talk about, I'm all ears. So for the most part, she does organize a lot of it, but we also have our input. Like if there's something that's like been on our hearts that we want to talk about, on our minds that we want to talk about, she gives us the space and opportunity to be able to voice our opinions. And the beautiful thing about it is the show is hosted by 3 women with 3 different backgrounds, 3 different lifestyles. So we don't have to agree on everything, and that's okay. And like, also, like, I feel like that, like, now granted, there are some serious issues with the whole like beef, like, going on.
Yeah, not just in rap, but
yeah. But I feel like that. Now, there's, aside from the serious issues, everybody has a different mindset. You don't have to agree, but like, hey, okay, I see where you're coming from, but this is how I would have done it. This is how I'm doing it. But I can respect the way that you're doing it based on your background.
Do you always meet in the middle? I feel like with that, because everything at the end of the day, to grow in whatever community you're doing, radio, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all these social media platforms, to be fair, you can't do it by yourself. You need a community and you do need a team.
Yeah.
So do personalities clash? That's why I asked it in that format. Do personalities like tend to clash?
Well, I'm also pretty new to the podcast, to the radio show, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Now we do have like different personalities, but for the most part, like we all get along.
Say less, say
So
less.
yeah.
So what is your goal for that radio? Well, for you, what is your goal for you? Make it make sense, goddamn. What is the overall goal for you in that radio show? Like what do you want to do? Like, because apparently since you are doing the shout out, you want it to grow. So like, but
Yeah.
like, what is your goal for it outside of the whole pretty girl thing and all that? I didn't intend to span up as girl, so please don't get offended by thing. But what
No,
is your
you're good.
overall goal being a radio host for that platform?
So I really do feel like we live in a very dark, hateful world, and I want to be a part of that change that brings light, positivity, love into the world. And I feel like the best way to do that, like, if we're not having conversations, if we're not talking to each other, then I have my life over here, you have your life over there, he has his life over there, she has her life over there. We aren't, and then we're all for ourselves. We don't have that sense of community. We don't have that empathy for each other. And then that, I feel like that feeds into the hatred towards each other. So we have to come together, have these conversations. We have to understand that, like, it's okay to come from different backgrounds and have different mindsets on different things, but we have to come at these issues with an open mind and love and acceptance. And even if, like, I could agree with you, but like, okay, you do your thing separately as far as that, and then we could still grab a cup of coffee later, if that makes sense.
Allow me to say my 2 cents on that.
Okay.
Sis, good luck to you on that. The only reason I say that, I definitely agree with that first part about how the world is going and how the world is. Again, gym, to me, second world helps you escape from it, but it does not stop the real world problems
Yeah.
with the individual or what's going on outside. So, hey, I feel like you have a hard job. Please don't quit. I feel, based off energy, I feel like your intentions are very, very pure, but knowing what I know about certain things in life, man, you're gonna have a difficult time. I hope
Yeah.
you don't. I hope you stay around really
Yeah.
strong,
Thank you,
positive,
appreciate
yeah,
that.
positive influences. But like, as you get older, perspective change. So with you on your journey and what you're trying to do, please don't be like certain individuals or our elders who are in certain cases like very, very bitter about certain things.
Yeah.
But anyway, I appreciate you. Let me hit you with this questionnaire, and then
All right.
I'm gonna end it off. Give Chris his flowers like I always do. I wish Trishan would have came up so I could have done the same thing, but
Yeah.
either way, let me hit you with this questionnaire,
All right.
and then it's like 9 to 10 questions. Ooh, damn! So we almost did make it 2 hours. Well, we about to hit a minute anyway. 20 seconds on the clock to a minute. So it's just 9 to 10 questions. It's just basically like a rapid fire. Deals with fitness, but I'm gonna try to throw some anime in there or just some random stuff. But it's like 9 to 10 questions, all right?
Okay.
And we are at a minute. So coffee or energy drink?
Coffee.
Bulgarian split squats or hip thrusts?
Hip thrust.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Cartoon Network.
Cardio or sauna?
Huh?
Cardio or sauna?
Sauna.
Rest day or cheat meal?
Rest day.
What's a really anime that, you know what, fuck it, Full Metal Alchemist or Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter.
I understand.
Yeah.
Netflix or Hulu?
Hulu.
Say, kind of, yeah. All right, okay, last one. Radio hosting or content creating?
Content creating.
Okay, there we go. Damn. All right. Well, anyway, hey, sis, on some real shit. Before I end it off, thank you for coming to my channel. Chris, come here on some real shit. Take a seat real quick. Again, brother, to my channel, to my fan base, I just want to say I appreciate you. You know the shell that I'm in. You know the fears that I have with talking, meeting new people. You network this and you allow me to sit down with this young lady and talk about her journey. So on some real shit, hey brother, I love you and I appreciate you, all right? Thank you for coming to my channel. Hopefully in the future I can bring you back as a returning guest. We can talk about more life experiences, your fitness journey. She may tell me, I'm in prep, y'all, and I'm gonna be like, well, But nah, thank you for coming to my channel. Chris, thank you for making this happen. And please allow me to bring you back one day if it is feasible and doable.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Appreciate you. And we are out.